Hello folks, good morning. This is Cal with The Simple Life. I just got a call from Herman and he told me the goats are out. He's very worried about his garden, so I've come up as quick as I can and we're gonna see what's going on. I think most likely when the goats were put away yesterday, I do not believe the fence or the gate was shut properly, so that's my guess, but we'll find out right now. All right. By the way, Herman's not gonna be happy. Where are they at? Alright, I'll go put them away.
Yeah, you told me that last night.
I know, I thought we put them away last night.
Yeah. The whole house was down here this morning.
Alright, well, I'll see what happened. Alright, let's see. Well, it looks like I overthought how far they would go. And they're just right down by the barn. Hey, goats, come on, goats. Come on, let's go, come on. Come on. They're looking at me like, why would we leave? Look at all this yummy browse we have here. Oh, hey, Butterballs, you can come say hi. He can be hit and miss with me. Oh yeah, don't start playing games with me. That's what I meant by hit and miss. No, we're not doing that. I don't want to dance with you. Bugger off. All right. Let's get these guys rounded up. There you go. Now's when I could use a walking stick. Butterballs. I know you're trying to be cute. You need to bugger off. Oh, don't even try to lick my hand. Oh, take care of him, Arlo. There we go. Arlo's like, I'm supposed to guard him. Why would I want to? What do you think, Butterballs? You don't, oh, he's camera shy. Perfect. Oh, maybe not. Are you camera shy, Butterballs? Oh, yep. You're thinking about it? No? Okay. You know what he is? He's the Russell Brand of my farm. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. The good thing is, what I found is the goats don't like to eat fig leaves or rhubarb, but they may decide to destroy my marionberries. Oh, they didn't. That's interesting. I've made this observation now twice. Oh, you want to steal the show? Come here, you. Oh, you're no good rotten. No good rotten. Oh, yes. You're just no good. You're a horrible dog, aren't you? Say I'm a horrible dog. No, you're not? Okay, that's good. Okay, come on, let's go.
thing I'm trying to accomplish here is to remove these 3 stumps. The third stump is the one that actually caused the electric company truck to get pushed off the road. The problem with this road is it's not really wide enough for any type of dually or dump truck, anything like that. So if you try to go past the roots or where the roots are and you give it a little bit of gas, what ends up happening is it just shoves the back end of the truck, or whatever tire hits the root, it shoves it off the road. I don't want that to happen to my dump truck, so what I'm doing here is I'm removing these stumps, and you'll see I use a chainsaw. I'm aware that it's wrecking the chain, but for me it's worth it to get the stumps out as easy as possible without putting a lot of wear and tear on my machine. At this point, I think Herman thinks I'm mad. He ends up coming down to kind of inspect the work. But it becomes more obvious as I widen the road to him that how cool it is. At first, he just calls it a big mess. But I think as it gets wider and as we get farther into this project, he's starting to, hopefully he's understanding a little bit more of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I've explained to him that a lot of the infrastructure stuff that I'm trying to upgrade or improve or put into place has to do with the fact that it's really hard to build a business, a farm business, if you're just, barely set up for it. And so some of this is starting to sink into Herman. At the same time, Herman's been working this property the way it currently is for, at this point, 65 years. So there's a lot of adjustment going on between me and him, and a little bit of stress.
Okay, so the first portion of the driveway expansion is almost done. I'm laughing because it's just an absolute mess, but it's okay. It'll be a mess for a little bit, and then we'll put some gravel down. It'll look good. So there's the logs. We got a bunch of good mill logs, and right behind there we're going to be using for firewood. Some of these will be firewood logs. There's some maple and stuff in there. They were just big enough, and I just piled them in. Anyways, so here's the driveway. So as you can see, it's got mud on it now. It has gravel underneath of it, but it's wide enough for me to get a dump truck up here, or my dump truck. I don't have a huge dump truck, but it's a good enough size. Great part is we got 3 of the stumps, or 4 of the stumps. 2 of the really big ones that were, there was no way I was gonna get my dump past them. The roots were right on the edge. What we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do next, is bring the dump truck up. And what I'll do is I'll bring the dump truck up, and I'll bring the excavator back down, and then I'll go down the side of the road and I'll just fill the dump truck with the dirt to expand the driveway. And then as we get down to stumps like the one right here and the one farther down here, I will just dig them out and throw them down the hill. We'd rather just let them decompose. So we just chuck them down the hill. There's been a lot of stuff chucked down that hill. At some point I'm gonna have to come up with an ingenious way of cleaning up the, 20 years worth of trash that are buried down the hill. But that's another project. All in our adventure of restoring this property and making it an amazing farm for us to grow food and maybe someday live. We'll see. Okay, well, we're 25% done. So right here, I end up getting the dump truck stuck. I took the wrong line when I was backing up and I wasn't able to pull out. A lot of the soil right there is very soft because we're dumping and then spreading it. And so basically I get one chance to back up. Once I dump the load, the truck's light enough usually to drive right back out. Anyways, we end up spending about 45 minutes getting the truck unstuck by pulling out with the excavator. The logs here were really a great indicator for showing me how much soil I've built up and where I need to put a little bit more, but also it was kind of encouraging because I realized, oh wow, this platform I'm building here, it's actually coming along. And I know I'm using some heavy equipment to get some of this done, and not everybody has access to that, but I've seen just a little, like just by taking some photos of the work I'm doing. I know when we originally moved to our home place, just taking photos and then coming back a month later and realizing, oh wow, like look how much I cleared along the fences, look how much better the fences look. It really helps to have some stick in the ground, some mile marker, so you can look back and see how far your property's come. And for me, little photos and sticks in the ground kind of, they really help me on those days when you're having a hard time.